Hi, my name is Lynn Kniff, and I would like to share with you the story about my son, Robbie. Robbie is a 14-year-old young man who has been riding at Lend-A-Hand for several years now. At the age of 2, Robbie was diagnosed with a rare brain disorder, but that's certainly not what describes him. If you were to ask someone, describe Robbie Kniff to you, they would certainly tell you that he's a very extremely happy young man. People have shared with me that Robbie lights up a room when he walks into it, have asked me if Robbie was born with a smile on his face. He tends to have an amazing quality that brings out the best in other people. You could ask anyone. Everyone at the farm would tell you that. When we first started riding at Lend-A-Hand, Robbie had very poor core strength. Today he sits up beautiful on his horse Zoe. Quite to our amazement, he's incredibly strong. We have had his school therapist ask us if he's still riding because his walk, his gait, his toe walking, all of that has completely changed. His language development, he does have language, he always has. Before riding, Robbie would never sing a song. He couldn't put all the words together. Today he sings several songs. And I give all of this credit to horseback riding because it is the only outside therapy that Robbie has right now. It has done amazing things for him. It keeps him smiling. Every Tuesday, he has his agenda for the day, and he knows horseback riding is on his agenda. To the sponsors that help out Lend-A-Hand, it's an amazing organization. They have made a huge difference in our life, and they have definitely kept that smile on my baby's face.
Okay, my name is Bree DeRosa, and I want to tell you about my son Liam. Liam is 6.5 years old now. He's been riding at Lend-A-Hand for 2 years. He has a severe sensory processing disorder and also a neurological deficit that affects his motor planning and his ability to build muscle memory. So that's what Liam has. But what Liam is the most amazing 6.5-year-old boy that I've ever met. He's got the biggest heart. He walks through the world, I feel like, with his whole heart open, and sometimes everything sinks in and can really hurt him, but what he gives back is so amazing. He has a sense of being who he is and knowing who he is, and nothing will ever change Liam. Nothing will change his mind, nothing will change his heart, and he just gets through everything with a smile. And he never stops loving. He loves people, he loves life, he loves horses, and he loves everything that he does, and that makes him amazingly special. He's also incredibly creative, and I feel like one of the best things about riding and about all the therapy that he's done is that for a long time, he couldn't hold a pencil, he couldn't hold a crayon, he couldn't sit straight in a chair, he couldn't sit at a piano, so he couldn't show us all of what was going on inside of him. But now, he's not only learned to sit and have better posture so that he can sit at a table, sit in a chair, be with his peers, but he's learned such a great grip and has learned to draw so well that he actually won the award for Best Artist when he graduated from preschool. Now he started piano just 6 weeks ago, and he's playing the Beatles by ear, just because now his body and his brain are working together so he can express everything that was inside of him. He always has something to create, and if he's not riding horses, he's drawing or playing music from morning till night. It's the only thing he wants to do because now he can finally show us who he is, and that's been the most amazing thing.
This is my daughter, Lily Pierce. Lily is 6 years old. She has cerebral palsy. She was born full term, and when she came out, I realized in the end that she had suffered from a fetal maternal hemorrhage, and due to the loss of blood, she needed a blood transfusion. With the doctor's recommendations, we decided to take her off life support. They said it could be between 2 minutes to 2 hours for her to pass. And against all odds, Lily actually went on for 3 more days. We had her funeral planned, and we had her burial site all picked out, and Lily was a fighter, and God willing, she was not ready to go. So within 3 days after taking her off life support, Lily woke up after I gave her a bath. And from that point on, it was a whirlwind. Lily does not walk, so at the time, putting her on the horse, she gained huge trunk control. At the time, she was just laying on the floor, and the horse actually made her trunk control stronger. And with each kick that Lily laid on the floor, she actually kicked herself into a sitting position. Now, with every Tuesday coming to lend a hand, helping with her trunk control, she actually learned how to sit on the floor. I can remember the first time that Lily came to lend a hand, and I was nervous, but at the same time, I was like, you know what, this is going to be her thing. Coming to lend a hand, I knew that horseback riding would be Lily's thing. The second that she got on the horse, I sat in the chair and watched her go around this same ring, and I just cried. There was nobody else around me. I was all by myself, but I cried because I knew this would be a lifelong thing, and I won't ever take this away from her. I drive here 30 minutes. I fight traffic in the winter and the summer, but it is what I do for her. So when Lily got off the bus, when she gets off the bus every Tuesday, I usually say, okay, let's go. We're gonna go ride the horsies today. And I said, do you wanna go ride the horsies? And she says, yes. So we get in the car and yes. And I usually tell her, the process of where we're going and what we're doing. So she's putting everything together with riding and physical therapy and speech therapy, so it really does all come together. And we are so grateful for this facility and for Lily to be able to do this every Tuesday, and I hope she can do it forever.